Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So it's Sunday today, we're going to be sharing later the weekly reading and the horoscope reading too. But for this message today about the energies, I'm going to bring in the Twin Soul Healing Oracle and the Angel Prayers deck by Kyle Gray. Two beautiful decks, and we got such a powerful message coming out in this deck today for the Divine Masculine, all about their struggle to let go, to just let it flow, to have the power within them to make their move, and that's what they are working towards. And it's a day of the Divine Feminine, just having fun and laughter and joy and just being at peace with things. So let's see what the angels want us to know. So thank you, angels. Wow, straight out there. And that's the energy for the connection. What do we need to know, please, angels, for the Divine Feminines? What do we need to know today for the Divine Feminines and for the Divine Masculines? Wow. Jumping out the deck, love it. And that top one's coming off too. The energy, please, angels, for the connection today. What do we need to know? What guidance can we have, please? Thank you. The energy around the Divine Feminines and the energy around the Divine Masculines. What do we need to know? There we go. Wow. I'm also going to bring in this beautiful deck, wherever I've put it. We've got here it is, the DM draft messages by the amazing Empress. So what do we need to know? And I have put Empress on my featured channels list now. She's on there, and I've put our other soul sister, Tammy from Blooming Arrow. I didn't even realise she had a channel, but she does. So, you know, everyone on my featured channels list have got amazing guidance on there that will help you to achieve your dreams. So that's the message from the masculine today. And let's do a message from the feminine to the masculine, or, you know, the energy that's being healed around the feminine today as well with this deck. What do we need to know? Waiting for a clear card. Two coming out there. Wow. So the energy around the connection today then. We've got relationships. Dynamics are changing. This is so powerful. This means the dynamic or the situation or the energy between you and your twin is changing for the better. Relationships are changing. That also means karmic breakdowns, releasing of the past, letting go of what's no longer serving us. It's time to figure out exactly what you truly want. Well, that's where both twins are. You know, this is also saying to the feminine, make a choice. They're giving me saliva in the mouth. And whenever I get this, it's that longing, that hunger, that, you know, need for each other. So you're thinking, okay, what do I truly want in my life right now? And this isn't just with your twin. This is in every area of your life. Anyone who's creating drama around you or, you know, toxic behavior, toxic energy, you don't need that around you. And we go through these cycles where we release people. You know, we release people from our lives. That can be friends, people who aren't aligned with our journey. That's why we're guided to this channel. Or channels like this one where we create a family for ourselves. We create a soul family. People who understand us on a very deep level. And we build beautiful bonds and friendships. The other day, Sandra from World Illuminator 11, one of my good friends, she posted a beautiful video about sisterhood. And about how, you know, you meet your soul family and it's so beautiful. It's a real blessing. And that's what I'm feeling. And this is also the Divine Masculines leaving behind what they no longer need. You know, perhaps a person's been around them who's been helping them in some way to wake up or evolve in some way, but they don't need them anymore. So they are releasing those people too. So the relationships and the dynamics are changing. And the dynamics means the way, you know, we see things, the way we, you know, kind of look at things, perception, things changing. Dynamics changing too. So again, endings and new beginnings. Releasing of the old to bring in the new. So working out what you truly want. So the masculine is saying to you, I'm trying to figure out what I truly want. And what they truly want, Divine Feminine, is you. But he has to work out what he truly wants and how he needs to get to it. So he's working out his truth. We've also got pain. And there is pain around today. And this has been a painful week. You know, there's been chaos with that full moon coming in. You know, it's brought in a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, a lot of fears have been brought up to the surface for healing. So, you know, we've been through the mill a little bit this week. And you've been feeling the pain. It says, it helps you to address the problem. So when we go through pain, whether it's a physical pain in the body, or it's an emotional pain, or something that's hurting our heart, it helps us to realise what's going on. You know, it helps us to address the problem. So then we observe it, we feel it, and we heal it. So instead of trying to mask it with a painkiller, you know, or trying to pretend it isn't there, it's going to go away, we first of all observe it, so we acknowledge it. Okay, what is this pain saying to me? So we allow ourselves to feel it. What is this pain speaking to me about? How can I understand what it is? Sometimes we ask our body, sometimes we ask our minds, our higher self, and we receive the answer. And then we can heal it. And they're giving me, as I'm connected with this, neck pain, headache, tension, because it's all connected with change and, you know, working things out. It could be overthinking. You know, the neck is connected with changing, you know, your mind, or, you know, changing your life, because you have to move around. You know, there might be a pain in the neck because something is a pain in the neck. You know, it might be that karmic partner has a pain in their neck, or a thorn in their side. So they may get pains in the side. You have to think about your body, what it's saying to you. You know, and if you're just feeling all emotional, maybe it's just because you need to cry and you need to release energy out of you in some powerful purging way. So we observe it, and then we feel it, and then we can heal it. So, you know, the dynamics in relationships are changing, and that can hurt sometimes, especially if, you know, we go from like communication into separation, you know, or anything like that happens, or, you know, the blocking is in any way, but it's happening to bring in a healing. So Archangel, I mean, look at this. This is Archangel Ariel, peaceful warrior. You know, she's saying you are a peaceful warrior. Says, thank you, Ariel, for helping me to stand my ground with peace. So just surrender to this moment. Let go of the struggle. Allow yourself to feel the pain. Allow yourself to accept that relationships are changing. And that can be hard, because if we've been around a certain person for a long time, it's a comfort zone. You know, if that person's been in our life, and I'm talking about friends as well here, family members, you know, even if people are dragging you down, sometimes it's easier for us to keep that connection going or stick around because, you know, we're afraid of the change, or we're afraid of, you know, just not having that person anymore because they are like a comfort zone, or a, you know, like a blanket to us, you know, a bit like a comforter. So we have to be brave and choose what's right. And we do it in a peaceful way. So the angels are saying to you, you are a warrior. And you are a peaceful warrior because you want to bring peace into your life. And you want to bring peace into the life of others too. So Archangel Ariel will help you to stand your ground. So you do what's right. And you feel what's right. And you observe the pain and everything around it to make the right decisions and choices. And that will always lead to a new beginning. It will lead to that doorway that opens. So we have to face our fears to do that, to fly high, to be free. It says, thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. I am ready. So say to the universe today, I am ready. I am ready for change. I am ready for a new beginning, a new life. I am ready to stand up for what I believe in. I am ready to face my fears and overcome my pain. I am ready to change the dynamics in my relationships. I am ready to move away from anyone or anything not serving me. And I am ready to accept with full faith the door that's opening to the new. So the doors of change are opening this new beginning. And I love this because we're moving towards the last week of January. Can you believe it? How quick it's gone. And the year of the water tiger, which is all about bravery and courage and moving forward, power. You know, the ox was about patience and calm energy, and that will build the relationships, but the tiger has got a different plan in mind to move it all forward. So this is showing you that door to your dreams is open, but to move forward towards it and to move through it, we have to be willing to face our fears and change things in our life. It's that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can open the door, but you can't really, well, you can force someone through it, but they won't thank you for it. So we have to allow them to walk through it in their own time. So the doors to change are opening. I am ready. So use that affirmation today. I am ready. I am ready. Just say, I am ready. The universe knows exactly what you're ready for. And we've got the synchronicity. And there it is again. We've seen it all week. The yin and the yang energy, the polarity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. So all the signs are showing you, guiding you, directing you about this door and the steps to take. All the synchronicities are acknowledging that power. And they're confirming that to you and validating it and reassuring you of this love. And the masculines see this too. You know, they can't deny the signs. They can't deny the synchronicities. They are seeing it all too. And they want you to know that. And they're also seeing the signs about their relationships and what they need to change and the things they need to do. And the signs are also in the pain. You know, if something feels good to us, we want more. If something feels bad to us, we don't want that. So we learn to change. So for the divine masculine today, we know he's releasing struggle and letting go because he's moving into the unknown. And this is so powerful. This is like the energy of the goat. So if you're seeing goats, it's because of adventures on the way. Adventure awaits. And I love that because that's the top I was wearing yesterday. Change can be scary, but it always leads to better things. So the reason the masculines are afraid of letting go, and if you haven't already watched that divine masculine message, the reason is because he's afraid of the change. He's afraid of the future. He's afraid of the unknown. It's not because he's thinking, oh, I don't want her, I don't want him. He wants you. He wants you, okay? That's a given. But what he doesn't want is upheaval and pain and loss and struggle. And that's the unknown. That's taking that risk. And that's what he needs to do. He's got to be brave and take a risk to receive his dreams. So he's saying change can be scary, but it always leads to better things. And the angels are reassuring him of that. So the signs and the synchronicities are saying to the masculine, if you decide to move past your fears, if you choose love, you'll be rewarded because everything you want is on the other side of fear. And yes, change can be scary. We are human. Even though we are spiritual beings, we are still human, having a human experience with an ego. And the ego hates change. It goes into fear, scared. Yet the higher self and the soul craves it. So change can be scary, but it always leads to better things. And think about your life and the things that have happened in your life to change your life. And it's been scary at the time, but it's always led to better things. You know, like a house move, like us moving from one house to this house. It was scary. It was unknown. You know, I don't know anything about this area. It's a brand new place to be, but it's a better thing. So change is always scary, but it leads to better things. And they're also dealing with anger. So look at this. We've got that stag with the on fire antlers. So it's showing you that he's on fire for you, divine feminine. He's feeling all that heat, that chemistry, that attraction, the kundalini rising. Because when he's angry, he gets turned on. And that's the truth. They feel it all. They want you more. They hunger for you more. They lust for you more. It says breathe in love. So the masculines today are being guided to breathe. And that really resonates with, you know, their daily message today. Where they've been guided to just come back into the now. And breathe and, you know, relax about it if they're feeling angry. Because they're angry because they're frustrated. They're angry because they're feeling a bit weak about going into the unknown. They should be brave and courageous, but they're in fear. And that's what the tiger will bring in. Okay, that water tiger will bring in the power to move ahead. It says, allow yourself to feel the emotion. So we've got all this pain around and anger. Allow yourself to feel the emotion, to feel the anger. Observe it without judgment and release it to heaven. So if the masculines are feeling guilty or angry at themselves or in pain, they need to forgive themselves and to observe what they're doing without judgment, to let go of judgment. That means, divine feminine, don't judge your twin. You know, if he's been angry, he's it's because he's hurting. If he's lashing out at you, or even if he's coming across very sexy, you know, it's because of what he's dealing with inside. You know, it's all this passion he's got for you, and he's trying to handle it in his own way. We've got Archangel Gabriel, speak your truth. So the masculines know they need to speak their truth. And they're afraid of that a little bit because they're afraid of, you know, being hurt or being vulnerable. And they're a little bit afraid. And Archangel Gabriel is helping them to speak their truth. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity, to speak authentically, to show you how they really feel. And we've got don't hate, meditate. So again, there's all this energy about the masculines being in this hate energy because they're hating the situation they're in. They're hating themselves. So they're being guided to meditate, to go within, to breathe, to calm the energy down. It says, thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. So this is also an extra sign for you, Divine Feminine, to connect with your masculine through meditation, through the 5D. Maybe meditate and send them love, send them calming energy, send them healing. Forgive me, fear, to release the anger, the fear. Send them Archangel Ariel and Archangel Gabriel, you know, to help them to calm the mind. Send them love and light and power. Send the romance angels to that. Very beautiful, because what they are saying to you today is, why did I even get into this? I was such a fool. I love you. And you may feel like that, Divine Feminine. Why did I get into this? All this pain and this struggle and this chaos. I was such a fool. And I don't feel that you're a fool for getting into all of this. You feel like a fool on the journey. We all do. We all do. Whether you are a masculine on this journey or a feminine on this journey, at one point or another, at some point or another, we all feel foolish. We feel like we're making it up in our head. That it's fantasy, that we're dreaming. And, you know, we try and understand it from a higher point of view. And that's when we realise the truth, that this is real, regardless of what people say on the internet or what your friends and family say. You know by the way you feel. I love you. It's all about love. You're a fool for love. We all are. And that's what makes it real. So for the Divine Feminine then, hurt. Look at this. Hurt people, hurt people. There's that message again. It says you are healing and learning to respond with love. So whatever your masculine's doing right now, whatever you're feeling, if you're the one feeling the pain, the anger, the hurt, you know, it's because you're learning to respond with love. And if your masculine seems to be lashing out at you, or, you know, saying hurtful things or doing hurtful things or being quiet, which causes hurt, you're learning to respond with love. And feminine, we've got a spirit animal around you. And I feel the spirit animal is the stag, reminding you of that promise, the promise of union, the promise of it all working out. It says, thank you, animal kingdom, for blessing my path with love. And the animals speak to you. And I'm going to use an animal deck today for the horoscope readings. So the animals will be speaking to you. Because we see signs in nature. We see signs within the animal kingdom. Squirrels, stags, birds, you know, bees, all kinds of beautiful animals that show us that we are safe. So I feel you're going to see animals today, or you're going to start to see them more and more, because you're realising that you're learning to respond with love. And animals are very loving creatures. You know, they're filled with unconditional love. And for the feminine here, we've got, I swear I can feel your hands on my face sometimes. So you may feel them touching your face, caressing your face, light touch, breeze. You know, you may feel a change in the pressure of the air. So you may feel hot, cold, you're feeling something. I swear I can feel you, because you feel them close to you. You know, it's like the masculines are energetically kissing you, touching your face, touching your body. And there are so many things I want to share with you. So don't feel foolish for wanting this. You want to share your life with that. You want to talk about the future. You want to share things with that. And it's painful when, you know, you can't, because there's a block there, or a wall there, or an age gap there, or a distance there, or you're not communicating. But it's all in divine time. And at the right time, the universe will create the way, the door will open, and everything you want will come flooding in. And you'll be like, whoa, wow, am I ready? I'm ready. So you are ready, Divine Feminine, for the next stage of your journey. You may still be healing things, releasing things, but you are closer now than ever before. So trust the journey. You are loved and you are safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.